from 50. And he missed it. Loss of 6. Pavia's in trouble again. He'll take off. Dives inside the 5. He's just short of the first. Did that to score the go-ahead touchdown last week against Georgia State. This time he puts Vandy on the doorstep.
Here he comes. He's gonna come sit next to you on your couch. Instead of jumping right there, you want to see him cut maybe. He ends up in the end zone regardless. Pavia. Get him right there. They can convert for a first down. They do not have to score right here to get a fresh set of downs on 3rd and short.
And you almost never see Pavia under center, but he is on a 3rd and short. Right forward goes Alexander past that yellow line you see on your screen. Sidney Williams with the tackle, but it's 1st and goal Commodores.
All right, they went unbalanced right there. So instead, they didn't really have a right tackle. Their right tackle was Emmanuel Adebi, who's usually a fullback tight end type. They ran right to that unbalanced side. As you mentioned, uncharacteristically under center right there for Pavia. And will be again, it looks like. I formation. You don't see this a ton in football anywhere.
That's Gabe. That's Gabe Fisher in at fullback in front of Alexander. Looking to throw to Fisher. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Fisher, the Nashvilleian, the 3-time wrestling state champion, just scored the biggest touchdown of his life. Columbia, Missouri, and you would think no one is here as Brock Taylor makes that important extra point. And now
the run game has been outstanding.
But they're throwing on the first play, and Cook takes a shot to the end zone. Burton wide open. Luther had an early touchdown, has been quiet in the second half. This 25-yard touchdown could send us to a second OT. Craig has missed 3 field goals today, but he makes that extra point, tie game. Versions after that. Missouri goes first in double overtime. Cook again wants to throw, looks to Norfleet, and Brett gets a few yards as he's tackled by Patterson, who's been everywhere.
The difficulty that they have, right, defensively, because Missouri has been so effective, stretch, that boot has been there. Vanderbilt's called a couple of pressures from the field that has caught Missouri on some of those boots.
Nate Noel is approaching 200 yards rushing, and he has the ball here, and he's short. Doesn't get much, just to the 20. Patterson with his 11th tackle. Man, 3rd down.
What an afternoon for Logan Patterson. I mean, he has been downhill over and over again. We've seen 3rd downs. Brady Cook, who has been harassed more than we would have anticipated coming into this game, because Vanderbilt has been effective in their pass rush. But those legs have been deadly, especially on 3rd downs. If you pressure him past the depth of the passer, he can leak up into the pocket and gain yards.
Does he do it again? Here's Cook facing pressure, throws to the end zone, incomplete, out of the back of the end zone, looking for Burton, who is double covered, and there are 2 Vanderbilt players that are slow to get up. And now, here comes Blake Craig again. 3 misses on the day. That one early, then this one from 40. It's hard to know if it was good or not. He thought so. The official said no. This one was hooked. And now he comes on the field to try to give the Tigers the lead in double overtime. From 37 yards away for the redshirt freshman from Kansas City. And this one is good. Quick throw to Stowers. Falls forward for a few. Eddie Kelly was right there with him.
I think right here, the way that you kick the ball, right? You don't have to be overly aggressive, especially early in that play call.
Pavia gets out of there. First down, Vandy. Down to the 12.
You can still pick up yet another first down. You think about a field goal game. So, as we mentioned, you don't have to be that aggressive for Pavia. There's not a big body, but the way he runs, the way he finishes runs, watch this like bowling pins. He already runs through a couple of would-be tacklers. Look, bam, bam, almost takes the umpire out.
Joseph Charleston was injured on that play. Pavia has 87 yards rushing. How many more will he get? As Vandy's at the Mizzou 12, threatening to win the game, wants to take off, nothing there, and it's Eddie Kelly with the sack.
Was able to win inside versus Chase Mitchell. That makes it a lot tougher for these quarterbacks. You know, the yardage to be gained is always up and through. Actually, he just shortened that corner. It was the opposite side. It was Johnny Walker that was able to win inside. Nowhere to go for Pavia inside, up through the pocket.
Throw, end zone, one-on-one. Flags everywhere. Junior Sherrill was the intended target. Toriano Pride with him, and it's offensive pass interference.
I mean, hate the call. You think this is not a high percentage throw.
Pass interference, offense, number 0. 15-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
So you got a chance to maybe dig your way back out of this hole, but look, this is smart by Sherrill. This ball is intercepted if he doesn't basically turn defensive back and interfere. Look at him. You know, if anything, right, you're in phase at worst. That ball's got to be more upfield. Instead, that's a would-be pick by Pride.
You didn't like the play call. You had no problem with the penalty call.
No, yeah, it was the play call that was the issue.
And now Vanderbilt's back at the 30. Can't take a negative play here. Pavia throws. It's caught. Turning back upfield inside the 15 is Sherrill. Goes right back to Junior. And now it's third and manageable.
Nearly back to that original line of scrimmage. And third down can still pick up a first down. You don't have to get it in the end zone. You've got a field goal kicker that can handle this. Already demonstrated that, albeit we've seen some jitters, that's for sure, for many of these place kicks.
There's no whistle yet here. That was Christian Williams that deflected the football.
Really on the field is an incomplete forward pass, 4th down.
It certainly looked like one.
I don't understand why that ball wasn't whistled dead almost immediately. It was yet another great play by the Missouri defensive front. This time Christian Williams getting in on it. Another deflected ball. Just dunked on that one. I don't know why it's not whistled dead right there. It clearly was an incomplete pass.
And now Brock Taylor will try to send us into a 3rd overtime. Made from 27 and 57. He missed from 50. This is from 31. And Eli Drinkwitz wants Brock to think about it.
Timeout, Missouri. This is their 1 timeout in this overtime period. It's 30 seconds in length.
That Junior Sherrill catch was huge. When you think that the fade, you're throwing into the end zone, lucky that you don't turn it over there. Big penalty to dig that hole. Junior Sherrill did a great job of getting him back into a easier field goal attempt here.
That Ole Miss Georgia Southern game's already started. It's 7-0 Ole Miss. That's coming up next here on SEC Network, Alyssa.
Guys, it's been a pretty dry second half, but now in the last 60 seconds, the rain is starting to come down. Could be a factor here.
Taylor's a sophomore from Knoxville, Tennessee.